Fast, agile, elusive, inconspicuous, everything that describes the Latin. One of these can solo an apex predator. As big and as strong as the Tyrannotitan. We started our journey at Salt Flats, but due to the land being empty, we made our way to Green Hills. And there we found nothing, so we continued forward and made our way to the great hunting ground, Grand Plains. We scattered around the area. Then I heard the sound of fighting. Seeing a Paki attacking an Amarga, I backed away to get distance, only for a Pygno to appear next to me. The Pygno ignored me and went straight to help the Amarga. Now I know it's a mixed pack, which means there's more coming. So we engaged the Pygno. I am a full bleed build Latin, while my comrade is damage build. My job was to work in the bleed while my comrade damaged it, and the fight was on. A Sarah randomly appears out of nowhere and went straight for the Pygno. Unsure of the situation, we continue our mission to hunt the Pygno. I communicated with my Latin group that we are killing everything here that is not a Latin, to inform them that the Sarah and everything else that may be coming is not with us. Even if the Sarah is focused on killing the Pygno, we very well could be next, so we are not taking any chances. After the Sarah kills the Pygno, we were not going to let it get off that easy for stealing our kill, so we engaged it. One Sarah has now become two Sarah, only to notice an Alio approaching to assist the Sarah. Now we have three potential preys that we can hunt, and the fight was on. Since it was only us two Latins at the moment against three of them, we had to play safe. We needed to separate them from each other, allowing us to focus on one. And since the Alio was persistent, it allowed us to do just that. I 1v1 the Alio for a bit to give my teammate time to regain its stamina. I knew I could handle the Alio since the Alio has very bad turn radius and I'm a full bleed Latin. I did not need to focus on damage, but more on making the Alio move while putting bleed on it. Alio are faster than Latin, and they hit harder as well, so I had to be aware of my stamina. The Alio started to feel the damage and retreated back to its teammate. Then a random Paki appears. Still, my focus was on the Alio and Sarah. Now I'm starting to get low on stamina, so I had to retreat for now to regain stamina. Thankfully, the Alio backed away and allowed me to regain stamina. A Latin without stamina is a dead Latin. After regaining my stamina and health, I went back into the fight, only to find one Sarah by itself. It didn't leave the area, so I knew it had something in mind. So, I had to play carefully, just in case if I get ambushed by another dino, I would be ready. But looking around, I did not see any other dino, so I engaged in a 1v1. Distracting it until my other Latins arrived from healing. I was moving around trying to bait my movement so I could outturn it, but since I am aware of the Sarah's build, I was able to predict its pattern and allowing me to easily dodge it, and working my bleed on it. Now, the Sarah had no choice but to flee to its teammate, making it a 3v3, and the fight was on. My teammate was able to pull the Alio away, but for some reason the Alio never came back, leaving its two teammates behind, giving us the upper hand. Now it's 3v1. All I needed to do was put pressure and keep the bleed going while my other two teammates continued to put pressure and damage it. The Sarah continued to move, allowing the bleed to work itself into the Sarah. Successfully eliminating the two Sarah, one of my teammates informed me that they saw the Alio hiding in a cave. So, to bring justice to the two Sarah who had died, we went to search and destroy, and we found the Alio. The Alio thought it was safe, but like the saying goes, you can't always run away from your problem. You got to face it head on. After eliminating the Alio, we healed up and made our way to Hunter's Thicket, and there we will be met with bewildering events, and here is how it went. We engaged in battle right away, attacking the two Titans. Then they positioned themselves by the water, which was a smart move on their end. Then two Spinos showed up, and the Titan goes after the Spino. We chased the Titan and started attacking it. Then the Spino turns around and starts defending the Titan that was attacking it. 4 Apexes on a standstill with 4 Latins. Then 2 Anodontosaurus pulls up, 1 hunkers and 1 starts tail slamming. Then 2 Dinosaurs pulls up to say hi, then casually walks away. And now there's 2 Sargos in the Snake Gully River waiting for us. We befriended a random Achillibator only for it to betray us. And now 3 Spinos shows up. The Dinosaurus returns and they all do a huddle, then goes down to Snake Gully River. My teammate goes after the Achillibator. The Titan goes after my teammate, takes 2 fall damage, leaving it with no health showing. My teammate kills the Achillibator. The Titan runs to go hide. Out of all these events, we still got what we came for, some Titan's meat. We found the Titan hiding, and now the hunt is on. The Titan no longer has its Mixpack Discord group to protect it now. It's just the Titan and us. All we had to do was let the bleed do the work. Rinse and repeat, and victory will be ours. One Titan down, one more to go. Now that there's only one Titan, all we need to do was just rotate in and out. I will maintain the bleed damage while my other teammates continue to rotate their pounce to deal damage to the Titan. At this point, it's just a matter of time before the Titan bleeds out, the Titan will fall. Latin is a very fun and powerful little dino to play. In the right hands, it can do some real damage over time through patience and persistence. Thanks for watching until the end, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up as it will help this channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't done so. I'll see you in the next video. Take care everyone.